Welcome, and thank you for giving me your valuable time. I did this presentation earlier today on Zoom, and unfortunately the sound didn't work. So I'm doing it again, and hopefully it works. So by the time this presentation is over, you will have an understanding of where to start in your journey to get your business online, how social media can help your business, and what to avoid. My business is Eileen Dreams. I run a virtual office from my home, managing social media, creating websites, and assisting businesses as a virtual assistant. Some might think social media is a hobby. Even though it's fun, I am also qualified to manage social media accounts, and I'm constantly researching to stay up to date with trends. If you have any questions, stay till the end and I'll give you my email address. So the first step in getting your business online is securing your name. Then you want to choose your platforms and your host. And of course, be very clear on your branding. Just because your name is registered as a business, it doesn't mean you automatically have it across all platforms. I'm Canadian, so I start with both .ca and .com top-level domains for my website. Even if you don't use all the social media platforms right now, secure your name for the future. I start with Name Checker to make sure I get the same name for Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, etc. And then you want to choose your platform. People often ask me which is the best platform, and really it depends on what you are looking for. If going with a full website is overwhelming for you, you could consider starting with a landing page for your business website if you aren't ready for a full feature. You will have an online presence while you can create content with your website, but first you need to decide which platform is best suited for your needs. There's oodles of information about which platform is best, but really the question you need answered is which platform is best for you. Be clear on your ideal client so that you can choose the best platform. So which one's right for you? I use WordPress. The downside is that it requires some learning depending on how comfortable you are with technology. You could hire a designer to get you started and then take over for updates. Once your theme and template is set up, then it's pretty easy to start a blogging platform. And you're not limited with WordPress about what you do for future growth. The top 3 e-commerce website builders for small businesses are Wix, Squarespace, and Shopify, but it's like renting. You don't own your site. Also, you need to make the decision of who your host is. You might recognize the name GoDaddy. That's a hosting company. I use Ionos. I probably pay a little bit more for their service, but for me, it's cheap insurance to know that if a website goes down or gets attacked, I can phone them in the middle of the night and get an immediate result. Also, know your password, know your host, and where your name is held. And as extra security, make sure you know your authorization code. At the very minimum, your website should show what makes your business unique, should show what your company offers, have your contact information, include customer testimonials, SSL, secure socket layer. That's the HTTPS that you see in the address bar, and that's important. Your menus should be easy. There should be a clear call to action on each page. And don't forget special offers and personalization. Website SEO, which is search engine optimization. So first of all, you want to register with Google. And the Google Search Console is free. So Google your business first, and then Bing draws the information from Google. Install Bing Webmaster Tools, use an SEO plugin in WordPress like Yoast, and make sure you use descriptive names and alt tags for your images with SEO in mind. Make use of H1, H2, and H3 tags. So for instance, a bad first word on your homepage might be welcome, because that's the first word that search engines are going to pick up. Choose something a little more descriptive. For me, White Rock, BC, web design for hire. And don't forget to use links in your blog, throughout your site, using internal and external links. Research your keywords and use them, and also optimize your images because speed matters. So now more than ever, social media. When I first started trying to convince businesses that they needed social media, they knew it. But now social media is your only platform. Social media is the only game in town. So social media statistics from 2019 show there's 3.2 billion social media users worldwide, and this number has only grown. So that is about 42% of the population. If you have a business, you need to be on LinkedIn. It's the most important platform for businesses to have a presence in, and anyone who wants to advance their career should also be on LinkedIn. There's lots of free courses on how to learn to maximize your LinkedIn profile, like LinkedIn Learning. Everyone knows that Facebook is king. But Instagram has the highest engagement. There's 10 times more engagement on Instagram than Facebook, 54 times more than in Pinterest, and 84 more times than than Twitter. So Instagram introduced stories in 2016, and now over 500 million users watch stories daily. Now that Facebook has bought Instagram, they've been rolling out more and more features like Reels, and so you're just going to see more and more growth in Instagram. And 90% of the people on Instagram follow a business, whereas originally people thought Instagram was just for the pretty pictures. Pinterest is for the pretty pictures, and it has 3 million monthly active users. That's a lot. It also takes a lot of time. So I shouldn't have to try to talk to you into being having a digital presence online. This is the time. It's it. It's now. Going online isn't all you need. You need a strategy. It doesn't have to be all paid. It can be organic, and don't forget about your search engine optimization. We can't network face-to-face anymore, but you can go in local Facebook and like-minded groups. And don't forget that your online presence is built on know, like, and trust. So going on social media and just telling people how great you are is like going to a party, opening the door, screaming to everybody how great you are and that they have to love you, and walking out and closing the door. That doesn't work anymore. What you want to do is engage, entertain, and educate. People's time is valuable. And also, before you hit post, ask yourself, is this interesting? Are you adding value? Would you say this to your mother? Are you listening or yelling? Listen louder than you yell. Are you being true and consistent to your brand? Do you know your audience, or are you wasting their time? Are you adding value to their time? And are you being appropriate to the platform that you are using? Consider your hook, your insights, and your call to action on every post. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. You can do the Ask Me Questions on my Facebook page, or you can email me, and this is how you get a hold of me. So I really hope the sound worked. Have a good one.